LEGO is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only LEGO building you ever did. Little LEGO is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only LEGO building you ever did. Little LEGO is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only LEGO building you ever did.
Hello. Sorry about a minute late there, but was having a conversation with not my mod, so time got kind of away from me. So, but yeah, I see it's all working, so as far as I can tell. And I did make one change on here. I do have the table being a large screen instead of a little tiny one. I have it both ways, so it works both ways. So got Alexander in here. We'll see if we get anybody else in here. My top lip is itching. Yeah, I got this one right. I believe it's this one right here. Yeah. I was actually working on that when I was talking to my mod and trying to get it all situated and stuff. I had it on there. I just wanted to get the color in the background on the big one there, the orange. I was trying to get to match the old one, which is right here. See that? And that little black line over there on the side there, trying to get the same size so it has a good, kind of see it's slightly off, but not very much. It's not noticeable. I usually won't be going from this one to this one. I'll be going from some other one. So, but yeah, it just kind of switches over. Puts the instructions there in the corner there. So, it's just the page itself. Only because that's all it will fit. So, luckily it fit that way. So anyway, that's the way that looks. And I don't remember who suggested doing that, but thanks to them for suggesting that. So, and I do have the extra pieces. I've only got the pieces for the engine right now. Let me go to the other camera so you can see this. I got the white pieces. I don't have any of the green, so I won't be doing the green part. So I have all the white pieces right here, and of course some extra parts that I changed the color on. So I got those all pulled out, so I don't have to dig in the drawers here. Now if I go further than that, then I'll have to dig the parts out. So I'll be doing that at the same time. I got a lot of these things unlocked here. So which means they can be changed by accident. I'd like to lock them so nothing moved around. But yeah, I'm going to start with the engine and see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to work my way back. So in other words, the tender will be next, and the first car will be next, and the last car will be next. Probably just going to do everything red and white, because I have more white than I do green. Green is so rare. It's just hard to find. You built this set, huh? This is the I guess the newest minifig size one. I think it is. This is the one I originally wanted. I ended up getting the older one, and the one that was made before this one. I think I had one car on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and let my wife have that one. I've got it in a bag. I was afraid I would have to take some white pieces out of there, but this one's built completely different, so luckily enough. I don't know about the cars and the tender. Well, the tender's different than that one. That one there has a motorized tender, just no motor. So it's a mock for the tender for it. So, but I got everything all ready. I got three, let me go to, let's see, I think it's this one right here. Yeah, whatever we are. I got three of these things ready to go. And of course, like I said, I got that too. So, we'll see when it comes in. I got just one so far. One view. Been on for what? 2 minutes? 5 minutes? Something like that. Of course, that counts the intro and all that too. So, yeah, I have a little theory that if I stay after 8, it seemed like everybody was coming in around 8 o'clock. So I might start at 8 o'clock, starting January 1st or somewhere around there. If it goes crazy before that, I'll probably start it before then. But I have those. I have my. I call them wheel lives. The lives I do the wheel on, they're already set up, and I don't want to have to change the times because a lot of people are used to that time. So, but after that, after January 1st, they'll be set to 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time instead. I had heard that later lives do better. I just don't want to go like 2 o'clock in the morning or something. But even 8 o'clock would run me till at least 10. So I don't know. It might be cut down maybe 2, maybe 3 hours. This one here, I'm gonna try to go at least 3, maybe even 4 hours. But a lot of that I'll probably be just pausing and just sitting there waiting between each thing or something like that. I don't know. Oh, forgot. I wanted to mention this. I know right at the beginning, but that's all right. There's the 2 in the corner. Like I said, I got the first 4 done. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's the first 4 there. I'm gonna go over my screen there so you can actually, or just come over here. There, now you can see it. That's the 2 in the corner. It's actually pretty sophisticated. I mean, it has a lot of different techniques in it. The hardest part was getting this angle right here right. That was a pain. There's only one connection point on the bottom, and that's it. One little stud that connects this whole entire thing on there, and then you place tiles up on top, and that's what holds it in place. So, I think this corner right here, this piece right here in the corner, that only has one stud also. And so this one here is actually full studs. But yeah, it was that was probably the hardest part so far. I've got all the minifigs on the outside except for there is a mannequin that's inside here. There's 7 minifigs plus the mannequin, so technically there's 8, I guess you'd say. We got some kitties in the back here going after there's a fish inside this trash can here, so they're going after the fish. I just didn't know where else to put them. Minifigs probably won't stay like that. I just got them there just so that way they got somewhere to go. And I do like this one because it does have the studs for your minifigs on here on the sidewalk, which usually, I think this is the first one they actually did that with, because I've never seen them on it before. I usually had to put them on it myself, the extra studs. So yeah, I'm going to be working on the second floor now. I'm doing that off camera, so, and I'll show the whole thing maybe on a short video or something like that. Done and finished. Oh, there we left. I think Alexander might have left, or just kind of zoomed out on me. Hopefully I didn't disconnect or something. Let's see. I mean, it shows my stats, but let me go back and see if that's still there. I have where I just see what's. Yep. Or am I locked up? Stats. Okay, we're working. You can kind of hear the audio there. So I have it just shrink down so it doesn't play. So if I think I might be frozen up, I could just hit it and see if I'm frozen. So yeah, I just kind of wait here for about 15 so minutes. And I'll be opening the box to that and everything. I hate when it goes in the red like that. The box is not open or anything like that. You have to go up here though. So, oh, there she is. Yeah, I thought I was frozen there for a minute because it showed 0. It still does right now, but like I said, I can just go to my phone and I can bring it back up and it continues on. So I'm able to check and see if I'm frozen or something. Yeah, there you are. There you just came back in. Concurrent, I guess, is the ones that are on. Oh, Lego Buildo. Why am I smoking? Because I have a habit. Yeah, I want to quit. I'm trying to quit. I'm just kind of wait. We're just kind of waiting. Oh, okay. I'm just kind of waiting for some people to come in here. Yeah, I got. Don't smoke, okay? It's a bad habit. Don't even start. Trust me. I smoked before back, God, it was years ago. It was like in the 90s, late 90s or something like that, for about 5 years. And I quit. I quit cold turkey. And I think I quit in 2003. I started back up and I became homeless. Yes, I know. I feel it all the time. But I've been smoking over 10 years. Right, no, it'll be 10 years this year. Actually, 10 years this month, technically. Or last month, September. So, I've been keeping track of that. But it's not as easy as people think to quit. It really isn't. And it works in threes, too. Your first, well, technically your first 3 minutes is the hardest. First three days is the hardest. That was probably the hardest the first 3 days, my first time. And then once you hit 3 weeks, it gets easier. And then after that, you got it. There's not, 3 months easily, you got it. There's no doubt, but you could go back. It's possible. So, yeah, and then you got 3 years. So once you hit 3 years, there's most likely you won't go back. But I became homeless and stress got to us and got to me really bad. Anxiety got worse. Everything just was hitting the fan, if you know what I mean. So that's why I'm starting again. So we've got somebody else in here. Just up. It's not as easy as you think, like I said. It's not easy. At least these are cheaper ones. These are $2 pack ones. These are normal cigarettes. So they cost me like $2 and some odd cents a pack, I spoil myself the first of the month. I get regular cigarettes the first of the month, but I only get 1 pack of that. My dog is sitting over itching himself, biting himself, whatever you call it. And his thing here is open. Hoopers. Oh, here he comes. What? What? What do you want? What do you want? Huh? You're not going to come up here, though. Yeah, I know. Quitting cold turkey can be bad. You start coughing up all the stuff. That's why my first time I was coughing up the stuff. Like black stuff and everything. But this time it'd be a lot worse. Yeah. I go to a cigarette place when they know me really well. But I have slowed down on this though. That's what I get now. I used to get a big old gigantic one, a 64-ounce Pepsi refill, and I cut that down in half. So that's easier to stop than this is. That's why my videos are for adults. I don't have them as for kids right now. Although that'll probably change. But I know if I did quit, my health would probably get somewhat better. I don't know about my disability though. I don't know if it'd get better or not. Yeah, I tried to get the patches, and I think I talked about this before. I actually went to my doctor and they prescribed me the patches, and my pharmacy is Walmart, and so I went there, and keep in mind I had to drive like 20 miles to get there, one way, and I went there, and when it was called in, like the day before, and I go there to pick it up. Oh, we're sorry, but we don't have it in. We have to order it. I'm like, what? Okay, fine. They said they'll contact me when they get it in. They never contacted me. Never. To this day, they still haven't. That was like 2 years ago, or a year ago. And so I finally called them, and they says, "Oh, we don't have them. We don't have them in yet. We have to order them." Like, you told me that last week, you know, and it's like I just said, "Screw it." Obviously, they don't want me to quit, you know, or something. So then I went to my doctor again for some odd reason, and I told him what happened. He said, "Well, do you have a CVS near you?" I said, "Yeah, it's here in town, so I don't have to drive so far." So he did it for CVS again. I go to CVS, and guess what? Same thing again. "Oh, we have to order them." I see them all the time on the in the little glass things, you know. And so I said, "Okay, you know, they order it." He says, "It'll be about 2 days." Like, okay. So I waited like 3 days just to make sure. And, "Oh, we're sorry, but we don't have anything for you." I'm like, "You said you were going to order them. Why didn't you order them?" You know. And I was like, obviously, I'm not supposed to quit or something. So I kind of gave up on that idea. Yeah, I know about that. I've actually been more I would say religious, but more that way than lately. Hey, Kenneth from Atlanta, Georgia. That's all the way across the United States from me. A little bit further south, but I'm in Northern California. At least I'm not spending a fortune on them, though. And I used to smoke 2 packs a day. I'm down to about a pack a day now. Sometimes I do two a pack, depending on the stress throughout the day. But if I get my mind on something else, then I don't smoke as much. Hit my finger on the thing. I don't smoke as much. That's why I have Lego. That's what kind of started it. I was smoking 2 packs a day when I was homeless. I mean, I was like a chain smoker then. I think I smoke a lot now. Oh my God. I have been looking for things to go back on, like candy, M&Ms, whatever. I got these. That's what I got them for. I haven't touched them yet, but that's how I quit before. I was on what was it? I was using sunflower seeds. And see, when you smoke, it dries out your mouth. That's why I have to drink this afterwards. Well, sunflower seeds give it the same, like, I guess you'd say taste, aftertaste. I don't know. It dries out your mouth because it's salt. So I was using those, and that's what helped me quit the first time. Only thing is, it started swelling up my gums and everything really badly. Oh God, it swelled my gums up really bad. So I was chewing those things left and right, trying to break them and stuff. Of course, I don't have any teeth now, so yeah, they are. I'm sure they are. It's been years since I've had lifesavers. I mean, you're talking 40 years, maybe more, since I've had one lifesaver. Been a long time for me. Somebody gave me those. There's 4 of them there. So we got 3 people in here. I might as well go ahead and get this started. I don't want to go too long. Well, I gotta go about 3 hours minimum. What that was, a little rock. So let me go ahead and go to my new screen here. This one here where you can actually see it now. I got the instructions there on the bottom corner. So, and as I was saying, got some white pieces there that are going to take the place of some. I have no idea what this thing looks like. No clue whatsoever. I just went through the instructions, just looked for the parts that I have in white on the thumbnail there. So I'm not going to be adding the green because I don't have any of the green pieces I need. There. Okay. So we're going to this one. This is the set right here. I have to go way back here because it's huge. It's gigantic. Let's see if I can try and cover up the whole entire thing there. There we go. That's about as close as I can get. So yeah, I'm going to be converting this one. We're doing just the train. So I'm not going to be doing the station at all. I'll be doing the station probably off camera, but I'm going to do a mock, some kind of mock of a station, my own little mock. Because I have another station in my city, and all it is just like a platform, you know, that I just kind of threw on there for the upper train. So I'm going to put this one probably there. Might modify it a little bit. This one here is going to be for the Holiday Village. What I plan on doing. I won't be applying any stickers, anything like that. I'm pretty sure most of this is probably stickers. I hope. The only time I hope to have stickers when I don't need them. I don't want either. If it has print on, I'll just flip it backwards. Simple as that. Boy, there's a lot here too. Dump this out. Right, there's the book. The book is in paper. Look at that. So here, I won't need that right now. I don't know if this is going to fit on the table here. Here we go. You know, it's so funny how they always make the box bigger than the set. They can make you think it's a lot more than it really is. Let's see, we got a little spot over here for it. I got so many boxes over here. I had to get in my drawer the other day, and I had to take some boxes out, otherwise, why you see one sitting there behind me. So it's got about 7 bags, 8 bags, looks like. This is probably, that looks like the station there. Chances are this is the station also. It's still going to be a part of the station. We need the box back here. Usually they separate each car in that by bag, so I set this to the side open so I can put the ones I'm not going to be using in there. I'm using 7 and 8. Or 6. It's got 10 pieces in there. I assume it's for the station. So 1 is probably the engine. I bet 2 is also. But like the track, that won't be being used. I'll be using it for the train itself, for the train track. So probably 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep. So this is probably the tender car and the other car. They're slightly different, not that much. Just kind of stack them around. You can tell you just get them in there as tight as we can. Oh, imagine that being the engine. There's plenty of anything in there. 1 and 2 might be the, I don't know. Weird. Down here. Usually it's no more than 3. Open it up. It's on your shelf. Using one over here. Like a little pile here of baggies. Generally what I do is I like to separate the brick from the others. Better brick. Just most of that right there. And look at that. It came with a green one. That's my first green one in a long time. And I mean a long time. Minifig here. Quick. Couple of those. resembles a brick, I'm throwing it in that one. There's the fourth one. They always come in even numbers. Okay, so let's build a little minifigure now. If I don't drop it all over the place. I never follow the instructions for the minifigure, I just do it. Oh. So what's his name? See him over here in the corner here. Have him watch. Yeah, see each one's. Oh, we got two of them. I only see one minifigure here. So it probably will be the second bag. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. The engine is bag 1 and 2. So I guess Alexandra could have told me that, huh? I have no idea what those words were. Oh, the wheels. I bet you that's in the track. They just threw in here. Yeah, he's probably them right here. That's odd. Everything's in plastic except for the wheels. The wheels are in paper. You got those in paper. That's the first paper bags I've ever had. Why in the world they do that, I don't know. Yeah, that's the wheels. So we need those. So yeah, did I do him right? Looks like he's got a couple little accessories. I really can't tell what that is. He's holding something here, a cookie or something. I hope that's the right one. There's some word, oh, this is wine, okay. Tab off there. Got these on what you call trees. I don't know much about Harry Potter. I have the movies, but I think I watched the first one a little bit, and that was it. There we go. Now he's holding his cookie and his wand. So you can see him there. Kind of upside down, but it's okay. It'll focus. So have him watch right here. So the other back right here are the alternate pieces I need. I'm not going to be doing any of this, so I can skip through this. There's where the train starts. Now it's hard for me to tell the colors. I guess I can kind of see the color on there. This is how you change the colors of things. This is only partial though. The other reason why I'm not doing the greens, I'm thinking actually about doing the whole entire top roundest part of the train. I'm thinking about doing that whole thing green. I decide how to do it. Harry Potter spells for a brick separator. Yeah. The green one. That's the first green one I've had in a long time. So, I don't know if, I wonder if Harry Potter's the only comes with green. I don't know. It's weird. I don't have very many green ones. I used to have one pink one. Pink is not easy to find. Very rare. I don't remember what set it was. I think it was a friend's set that the pink one came in. If I remember right. I'm not sure if anybody has a friend set they come in pink ones, but pretty sure it was. if they even make them anymore. I don't think they even make them anymore. Make the pink brick separator. And I built this in Brick League Studio, so I'm kind of familiar with it now. I actually just built it once and then I just recolored it on that. I don't know how to do it. She's watching a football game in there, so it's my hair in the background. She really gets into it. Really gets into it. Yeah, I close my door, it'd be hotter and all. You know what's in here? It's hot in here real fast. Plus, my door doesn't shut very easily. I don't think you want to destruction here, because if I close that door, all those boxes can come down. Every one of them can. There is some, what do you call it there, but I tell her to stop screaming, but she doesn't do it. Over there. I just forgot it. Like that. I just kind of have to keep an eye on the brick I'm using. Try not to change the color on it. Yeah, the way they do these hooks on here is really weird. They did this on the older one too. They don't always line up very good. Okay, so this is the front right here, I know that. Yeah, with all the trains I have, I'm used to the other ones. Not used to these off-turning word things. I'm pretty sure it's only the red that I've altered the colors to, so. This doesn't look like it's going to take that long. It's because I'm familiar with it. I remember all this on the Brick League Studio. And what I did is I took it apart on Brick League Studio and well, actually I just hid the red and I knew what all the whites were, because it does have white in it by default anyways, so I need to know what the extra pieces were. And actually one of them I don't have in white, so I had to do an alternate piece, and hopefully that'll work. And alter it a little bit. So I'm hoping it works. What the heck? Oh, that goes up here, okay. Go back. There we go. Okay, now from the right, this first layer here where it's red and blue, that stays the same. It's part of the little red stripe that goes across. Four. Should be right there. Yeah. The other side. I don't even know if I'm going to motorize this. If I had a motor, I would. I could do the motor right now, but I don't have an extra motor. I actually have 3 motors. Only got 2 trains, so I don't know why the third motor. Oh, I think what it was, the battery pack was acting up bad. So I actually need a battery pack for one. I'm going to buy it. That's what it was. Battery pack was bad. There we go. Oh, I messed up. Mistake. Something's wrong here. I didn't go far enough. Okay. It hangs over. So stud right there. Mistake card. There we go. One more goes across first. And then that one. There. The hardest part's going to be lining up the wheels. I had problems lining those up even when I worked in the studio. That goes right there. You don't lose anything for trying. Yeah. Those are just solid too, right here. 5. Three times? There should be 6 then. So you got one there. Okay, that's it. Alright, there's one stud over there. Yep. A little bit so you can see it. I got the world's smallest table, I swear. I had to make this so that way it would be easy to convert over. There's not like any, well, there's one special piece that is white, but like I said, there's an alternate brick that will work, I hope. Hope it'll work. Where is those things? Oh, there they are. I'll put them over here instead. I don't alter it that much. There is some alternate other colors, or black colors, like the things on the back. I think the roundness on the front is changed to all black, because there's a red plate that goes on there. I changed that to black. Yeah, I knew that went up, so. And actually that goes to alter too. Because you clip it on there to make it stay straight. I don't want to do that. I want it so it turns, so I gotta flip that over. I know it's going to tell me that later. That way it'll turn around the track on its own. It actually flips over. And now we got the wheels, and I don't know which one of these is which. So. Look how this is paper and there's some plastic. Big two, I guess two big ones over here. Alright, they face a certain way too. Let's get this turned the right way. So we'll do that. Face right. Okay. Got the little ones that go in the middle. I think they touch it, but I'm not sure. I don't know if they touch them or not. I guess it's separate. They're separate from it, so yeah. Yeah, I start to do the track. I want to get the tutor corner in there before I do the train though. But it'll be in the city soon. I start to get all those other sets out of there. The oddballs that I have. I want to put a shelf up in there too. For all that. I just don't know where yet. Yeah, let's ruin our living room that we do in here. These I kept red because I knew I didn't have them in white at all. I knew that for a fact. So those are kept in red. For that reason. I don't even know if they can make them in white. I think they do, but other side. This side. And back two. Why is there all these parts? Oh, these are from the other thingy that was in there. That's right. The book or whatever it was, the sign. Two small bags. See these reds right here? These are white. All the dark red turns into white. Store it in there right now for a minute. And these, two of these turn in black. Where I start choosing colors. Okay. Here's the girl. Where's the hair? Okay, that's where they don't have the hair. Oh, it's probably in these ones. We're gonna put these ones. Together. These are all small pieces anyways. See the hair in here. There, some more those are going to be switched off anyways. Switched out. Is it really dark in here, or I just can't see anything? What the heck is that? Oh, that's for her, okay. Oh, I don't see her hair. see her hair in here. Get her, I'm blind. They not give me the hair? Give me the shield thing, that was it. Have hair I can get. Have red hair in the bag. I don't see the hair in here anywhere. Do y'all see it? Because I don't see it. Pretty big. Yeah, I think I'm missing the hair. It's not in this other one either. It's got the conductor guy, that's it. Not the hair in there whatsoever. Nope, guess what? I found it. It come out of the bag. There it is. Stuck in the bag. There she is. Now they both can watch. She comes with a wand too, so there is another one in here with two of them on it. One off the other one. There's one with two, so that gives me two extras. His has one left on it. Gotta find it in here now. There we go. There's the one with two. There it is. Okay. That way I can keep together the extras. I'm sure the one's the same anyway. And she's carrying, is that a frog? I think it is the frog. Carrying the frog. There we go. I'm having trouble hearing me. Yeah, I wasn't talking very loud. Let me bring it back over here some more. I keep having reach over here. Okay. Okay, that one there, I'm not sure. I know that one's supposed to be red. So this stays red. I think I did that because it's a hard piece to find. But these two red ones, these two dark red ones are white. And they get flipped around too, so that's why I have these pieces. So these are alternate pieces here. These are regular 1 by 1 square. They're actually supposed to have a stud on the side. I didn't do the stud on the side, and you'll see why later. So we'll put those there now. Yeah, that's meant to be like that, so those are alternate. And then we got white one there. White one there. And these were so hard to find. Oh my god, I had to look through my whole entire parts thing to find two of these in white. But I finally found two of them. There we go. Some of these might be a little dirty. They're pretty old. Okay. But yeah, I don't have the stud on this side there for a reason. I was going to say you can use the original one, but they're not white. If they were the original one, I would just flip them around. But We got these, the rest is normal. This is the back. So it goes to the blue there. You know, it took me forever to figure out what these orange pieces were. I figured out it's the fire, flame. So you give me some extras too, of that. So the flame inside the broiler. Don't ask me why they didn't use the flame, I don't know. The flame element. We got these again. There's another one here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. I think you'd see, you know, you might not be able to see the mic. There's the mic right there. See that? You can kind of see it now. Just kind of turning it. A little off camera there. There we go. We kind of put right there in the corner. And we can see where it is compared to where I'm moving to. Okay. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. I didn't know where that was. Where's it go? Oh, right there. Huh. That one. But yeah, the mic was just too far away from me is all. I had it way over here. Off camera. Yeah, side by side here I have quite a bit of room, but going this way I don't. Table room, I don't have much table room at all. It's only a 4 foot by 2 foot. So it's 2 feet deep and 4 feet wide. It goes, maybe from your screen there, it goes from about right here. And then it stops right there, right at the edge there of the camera view. So it's actually, it's about the size of the camera. So about from there. So you can't see my other one. I'll move that one in. See where it gets me. See, that's where it sees me. And that's about 2 feet from the edge here, on the other edge. So you're seeing about half the table. Plus a little bit more because I can still move over. Let's see. Yeah, that's right where it ends, right there on the edge there. So I don't have much table here. Oh, okay, there's that. Now we start going. No, we don't go into red. I mean, not orange. Yellow. I don't know what color I'm doing now. Am I doing yellow, red, orange? I meant white. Bitty, 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 bitty. That's all, folks. Oh, it is a round one. I was wondering why I couldn't find that one. Missing that one. There it is. You always hide to the bottom. Well, yeah, it's not very much room in here at all. Not very much at all. And 6 by, what is it, 6 by 3 would be too big. I would have no room for the chair whatsoever. Believe me, I tried. I got that side already. Skip that. Okay, this is white, I know. Because there's a piece right there. It goes across there like that. And those two 1x3s are white also. Supposed to be turned like that. Oh, and these are the ones I had to change. Those two pieces there, I had to change those ones because I don't have these ones in white. So these are about the closest I could find. So they would go right there. So it's about as close as I can get to those. And we're back to red again. These bricks don't line up completely. Oh no, these are white. These are white too. Never mind. I was gonna say I think these might be white because they do line up. It doesn't line up on everything, but most of it's lined up on here. It goes off alignment right here a little bit. So that was because I wanted to keep those big red plate things. They're hard to find in white, so wasn't sure if I'd have them. So I left them red. So what's going to happen? It's going to have the white stripe that's on the thumbnail is what's going to happen. And I think that's all the white, except for maybe a few more pieces. I believe these are white too. Those I did not do white. Let's see. I'm going to bring it up real quick, see how it looks on here. I might have to find those ones in white. I may have cut them off when I did this. It's very possible. You didn't know they were there. So I may have to look for those. I'm sure there might be some I missed. Just going to my instruction book here, because I have them saved there. Wrong one. Gotta go back one. That opened up in Studio. Winter Village. Ancient. Let's see. I may have to find those pieces in white, which I believe I have them, so I don't see why I wouldn't. Oh, come on. Just about ready to grab it, it opens. Let's put the Winter Village up there. Along with the original one. There. Okay, can I change those at all? Oh, it doesn't look like I did. I know you can't see it, but... Oh, I have them in green originally. Okay. I see. Yeah, I have them in green. So these two here don't go. I don't use those ones. They stay red. Then this... Yeah, that's it for the white. That's all there is for the white. Oh, I see where they are. They go right here. So that's where those two pieces. But these ones are red, just like I thought. These two pieces here are actually red. I got a little confusing there for a minute, didn't it? Yeah, because I can see the connectors there. Okay, let me close that out there. I don't want to use too much memory. I got a lot of memory in here, so just looked a little odd. use it red. I mean, I know I have these in white if I want to extend more white to it, but I know I don't have them in green though. It says these are available in green, which I've never seen these in green, but it says they are available that way. Surprisingly, probably expensive as heck too. Even dark green. Hey Kenneth, I'm getting a replica LEGO UCS Falcon in the mail Tuesday. It's the same quality and pieces count of the original one. Is it like a what do you call it? AliExpress version? Like a Chinese one? That's how I'm thinking about getting the Titanic. I can't afford the normal price of Titanic. I can't tell what the heck that is. Got that. You got the gun. Well, how's the gun go in there? Oh, I see. Kind of blending them both together, I guess. On the instructions. Yeah. And you see these ones have the stickers. I'm not using the stickers. No stickers at all. Oh no, wait, this would be red. Yeah. Or yeah, this is red. I mean white. It's the only place where it kinda goes off a little bit. Like just a block. Or a plate. After that it's all red. I think that's it, because I have some of the alternate pieces I was going to use. I found those pieces I was looking for, so just never put them back. And these are white anyways, so they're not seen though. They're inside. Like she turned it off or something. Yeah. This will all be left the same again, or change to green later on. I don't know, these black pieces, I don't think these are available in green. I'm not sure if any of these are. I think I have them as green on there, but I prefer to do dark green, but yeah, the other Holiday Express that I mailed, I called it the Candy Cane Express. pretty much what this one's turning into be. I think that one had more white on it though than this one will. It's a knockoff Lego from eBay. Okay, $300. Holy cow! For 800 to 1,000, yeah. Well, the Titanic on AliExpress, it's less than $100 on there. So, eBay's a lot more. I think it was like, I think I found it for 61 or something like that. And it's got the 9,090 pieces. It's exactly the same one. So, but because they're having a big sale. Now, if the sale's over, it's like 130, I think. Which still isn't too bad in comparison. I might get it next month. I haven't decided yet, though. I'm not much into knockoff Lego. I mean, I do have some, but not a whole lot. Not enough to really notice. And I got lost here. Okay, now I'm at 46. Well, I have to look at that. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper on AliExpress. It just takes a little bit longer, though. I mean, even eBay could take long. I know I waited for my Tudor corner for like what seemed forever. I don't know where it came from, but I would have gone to AliExpress or something. I probably would have been here a lot sooner. But I mean, in reality, it took about 2 weeks. I didn't even say when they sent it. I got all that already. I got that. Just these little things. Nope, missing that too. See, normally this would all be green, except for the black part here. All the red you see would be green, either green or dark green. So, kind of give you perspective there. All the black stays the same. Yeah, I might order the pieces or something like that. It's not a whole lot, but it's whether they're available. I don't know. It could be retired for all I know. This is the part I had problems with on Studio. Trying to get it in there deep enough. There. I don't know what the heck this is for. Why it goes to the front for. I don't know why, I can't remember. Oh, for that, that's right. Yeah, this I altered this a little bit, so get all this move over. Yeah, this has changed a little bit. Just slightly. Not enough to really notice, but it has changed. I don't do those dots. Instead, I do all 3 of these. There they are. Well, yeah, I do those 3 like that. And right here is where the dots go. And the red one, well, that's where this one comes in. That one right there. There's just 4 of those. Just leave it flat. It's hard to tell which one's which. There we go. If I can get that piece to come up. There. Pretty simple. Like I said, it's not much of a alteration there. Like that. Now you can kind of see it coming together. How's the weight on the side? Where those go up there? Okay. What? You're cold? How can it be? How can you be cold? It's hard. Hell in here. I didn't go on there all the way. There. Wasn't on there all the way.
I hope you're very stopping in time because I'm not hungry.
I just started.
No, you did not. That was 2 hours ago.
It's not been no 2 hours. It's only been an hour and 20 minutes.
Doesn't matter. I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
I don't like eating late. It messes with my stomach.
Those didn't go on there all the way. There. Okay. Yeah, but I think all this right here being green would be kind of cool looking. Keeping the bottom here red. assume that goes there. I don't know. Oh, there's a little doohickey right there. It doesn't even show it. Oh, it goes right there. Okay, it goes here. I mean, that's when you can't tell where it goes. Yeah, I guess there's two of them, yeah. You see, it shows it. Oh, they're on the side, okay. I see the other one on the side there. Make it so hard to tell sometimes. And then I gotta find the glass. Half the time I'm always missing this glass. And then these, I believe, are black instead of red. Yep. I kept the bottom ones gold just to give a little difference. But instead of being red, I've got these ones as black instead. So I think now everything's the same except for the doohickeys on the back. Doohickeys. I believe they're going to be next. Yep, these doohickeys. There we go. Oh, and then the sides. Okay, I forgot about those ones. See, these would be green too. I know how all this goes. I remember doing all this. Yeah, I didn't turn that one the right way. There. Yeah, there's one side. They don't really line up perfectly either. They're slightly off. Go. I believe that might be it. Okay, this is why right here. Remember the one that had the stud in the front? Well, I just deleted this piece altogether. I just didn't do it at all. So that's what that one's for. The one that usually has a stud there is for this piece right here. I don't even do it. I figured there was no reason to have it. It's just a label or whatever. There's no one on the other side, and that's it there. Not sure. Your engine, Holiday Express engine. No. It's bag 3? Yeah, bag 3 has a little guy in it. So all these are extra. So I'm going to take these. I got a couple of extra pieces here that I had here for just in case I end up finding the pieces later, so I'll use them here. There's ones that I altered. It looks like that one that I didn't have didn't actually work. These I don't need, so I put back in there. I forgot to put them back when I found those other pieces. So yeah, you can't tell the difference at all except for the white and red. Even inside there where those extra pieces were, you can't even see them for that matter. Barely see it in there. So yeah, that works. So if I did it, anybody, hey Foggy, Moonrose. I don't see Foggy. Why don't? Oh, there you. Oh, duh. Probably because he's a mod. I forgot he's one of my mods. So yeah, Moonrose came in here. So yeah, I just finished the engine. It's red and white, no green. Because I don't have the green pieces for it, but the green can be done for this whole piece right here, this top piece here. You can do the whole thing in green, really, and then just keep the white, but or make the white red, either way. But yeah, I'm just gonna do it this way because I don't have all the green. I mean, I'm thinking about it'd be kind of cool to do it all in green, but I don't know if Christmas trains are actually in green or not. I'm gonna take a break here for the next one, which is the Tinder, which is bag 3. So, and I showed Alexandra this earlier. I got my Tudor corner right here. Let me go ahead and make myself bigger, since I'm not doing instructions right now. There we go. There's a Tudor corner, the bottom of it. Got the first floor done with all the minifigs. There's 8 of them, counting there's a mannequin that's in there. You can kind of see them right there. There's 8 of them in this thing. So that we'll be starting the second floor. I think there's 3 floors altogether. I can't remember if there's an attic or what, but so you is asleep. Well, go wake her up. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Wake her up, tell her to get her butt in here. Just joking though. So, yeah, that's the engine. Just sit right here. Right here in front of me. I'm probably going to put it on a shelf right here. Probably what's going to happen until I get the track run in there. So, open this up right now. Get it all situated at least. A lot of bigger plates than a smaller bag. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of separating the pieces here. It's all nothing too exciting. You'll see them here in a minute. Doing this right now since I have it in my hand. We forgot. What?
Did you know the voice of Dory died?
Huh?
The voice of Dory died yesterday.
Dory?
Yeah.
Dory died?
The voice of Dory died. So there will be no more Finding Nemo movies.
Never was.
There was only 2. Finding Nemo and Finding Dory.
Yeah. I didn't think he was that old. The lady who played the voice of Dory died. Today or yesterday?
Yesterday. Oh, where's my costume at?
On its way.
I should actually see if it comes with that. It should.
It doesn't.
know that.
I do know that. They gave you 5 wheels or something. They did. Oh no, they gave me 6. It's okay. The tutor build is great. Oh.
Oh, so it comes with the dress and the
Wig?
no, the bow. So I need to
You need to get the wig.
get the wig, tights. I don't know what kind of tights to get, and
Green.
then black flats, because that's what she wears.
Yeah.
Because remember, she goes in, and when she's on land, she's not used to it because she's always been, somewhere else.
It's the axles, probably. Metal axles. Because I know it had metal axles and.
It says no battery used. Oh my god.
No.
No.
Really?
My costume does come with batteries. Here's your sign.
No batteries included. Well, no kidding.
So this includes the dress and the bow.
But no wig.
No, not that. So I have to go to like Spirit Halloween and get the wig.
Again. You got just about every wig you could dream of. I swear, every color.
No, because with
Yeah, it's the
Dorothy,
axles.
all I had to do is just put my hair in braids and a little. Actually, I should do a pop-up live this week.
Yeah, Alexander's hungry card.
I am hungry.
Well, Foggy, all you do is you type this. Type exclamation point hungry. Just like that. There you go. That's for Foggy. And Foggy said hi too.
What do you think of this, babe? You think it's going to look good on me for Halloween?
Probably. I thought it was green, not blue.
No, it's blue.
It's like green on there.
No, it's blue. It's the one where she's
Oh, at
not.
the end. At the end.
Mm-mm. That's a different one.
She's human.
Yeah, well, she's human anyway. She just has.
Yeah, we had
land
flooding
leg.
here too, by the way, just the other day. Flash flooding. But yeah, the cards codes, that's the codes to bring things up. Most of it's pretty obvious.
Oh, I sent you something because I want you to get it. It's on eBay.
Again, I have that one.
That shirt? No, you don't.
I had it.
You had it a long time ago because I remember I stole it to wear it for a while. Like I did with your.
Well, this is where I can use a small window. See? Or you can go like.
You said you can
this.
stop anytime on that.
I got the engine done.
Yeah, but you said you can stop on that anytime because we gotta take out the trash. We got a lot of dishes to do,
As usual.
and basically, I gotta get back to my football game. So I
Yeah, that's 30.
might do a pop-up live, but I don't know.
Today?
No.
Tonight?
No, I'm not. I'm still in the woozy area.
I got 18 whole views.
And yes,
You
I
create a
figured
new card?
it out. I can get this one diamond painting right now with my money, and I will still have enough for Saturday for us to go and eat at the
Bathroom
pantry.
card. Why didn't I think of that one? Well, that kind of falls under break, though. I think I have that one. Yeah, I have break. That kind of falls under break. Roaming bricks just came in. So it should flip up to 4 there.
It says it should arrives 14 days before Halloween.
Yeah.
This one should, once I order it.
I was gonna say you gotta reorder it.
Yeah, I just gotta. I'm going to wait on the other one until you get paid. The one that I wanted to go with this one.
Yeah, I got the engine done. The Holiday Express. Converted to the Holiday Express. I didn't do the green because I didn't have the green pieces, so.
We gotta get this one for me for Christmas.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
Let me see that for a minute. You see it for a minute.
It's a diamond painting. It's so
This is a diamond painting.
I'm thinking about having him buy it.
He's so
for me.
adorable. He's so cute. Cute little snowman. Diamond painting.
I have a snowman diamond painting, and I think
It's like a
hidden.
baby snowman, I think is what he is.
He is. I'm going to get that one, but the other one I'm going to order now is Halloween.
Namaste. Sometimes you need it.
It says it'll be here.
7.5 hours? Holy moly.
It should be arriving the same day as my costume.
Yeah, my live this last Thursday was what was it, Alexander? 5.5
You
hours?
didn't even get done until almost close to midnight.
Almost midnight. Yeah, it was like 5.5 hours. And last time I looked at 391 views, which is it's my #1 live of all time.
And he says I can't go past.
I didn't
9
say that.
hours,
It's #1 for the most views. It took me 2.5 years to get a live that has more than 5 views or 19 views. And make sure you guys like too, like this live.
Well, I need you to get off of your life now so we can.
I can't get off this soon.
It doesn't matter. It's better.
It does
now,
matter.
So we can figure out something to eat.
Looks down on you when you quit too soon. We got the little guy right there. You kind of see him a little bit there. They're all watching me. Okay, let me go to the back to the big one now. You see me. I go to buy something. You're gonna go to buy something, huh? What you gonna go buy? You gonna go buy a Lego again? Another one? Our Lego here is so expensive. I don't know how much it is out there, but it is expensive here. Okay, let's go back to this one. This, I'll have to switch the colors manually. And I do not know how they go. I have to look at my doohickey here. See, I need the winter version here. I don't have enough screens. Where's the tender right there? Let me get that opened up and drag it up there with that one. Now you see why I have 4 screens now. This is the reason why. Oh, come on. I made it big by accident. And make it big up there. Okay, so it's the second layer. So on this right here, these 2 hooks right here, they got to be white. So, yep. One big white line going all the way around. Everything else is the same. See, the tinder I left red and white anyway, so. Yeah, if you wonder what I'm looking at a 3D rendition of it. For the new one. So. You got that. And those gotta be white. So I gotta find those. I think I have them in white. I hope I do. I gotta move my microphone here. I'll hit it with my chair. And that is right behind this sarcasm sign right here. Which I got overflow of all these. Oh, look at all that. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put this down. Here, make me hold that sarcasm sign. Holy cow. I mean, I have to rub a hook on it. got one. I think I'm going to need 4. Let me look at the 3D thing here. No, there's none in the back, so I only need 2 of those. If I have one, I don't have another one. I should have another one in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's that. What else am I going to need? Looks like I'm going to need a big white one and 4 of those. So I don't need a lot of this one. I just give them that one here. What size is that? It's a 6 there. Looks like an 8. 2 8s. That one right there. Okay, which one's the 8 though? Oh, I got the wrong one. I grabbed the 10. There's another 8. So I need those 2. And then I need those things. Where is my ones? Yeah, 1 by 1 brick. I don't fall over here. I got these in white. I see 1, 2. I need 4. You have 4. Yep, 4. Oh, so there's 2 more of those. There's 3. And 4. I believe that's all I need. What it looks like. Yep. Everything else is. Oh no. That was easier than the engine. Okay. Goes there. And we use a red one first. And the white one goes on top. Like that. Take a break. Rumbling Bricks wants a break. I just had a break. And then that one's red. The pinder's usually easy because it's a square. That's all it is. Big square piece. Square thing. You see it doesn't have much to it. Black. And then this is the one with the sticker, but I'm not using the sticker. And these. Oh, the red one first. There we go. Simple. Very simple. Let me go back to red again. Okay, why is that not lining up? Oh, I ain't going all the way. It goes that far. Okay. There we go. And everything else is red again. Like I said, I made it pretty simple. I was going to do this one in green, but it looked kind of funny with green, red, and white on it, so I didn't do it that way. Just didn't look right. And the way this is done is it's lined up with the engine too, so the line lines up with the engine. So stick down there. Moonrose. Yeah, I saw you. You must have left, and then when I saw you, I said hello. But hello again. Hello again. I can't remember how that goes. Good song. Yeah, this one here was pretty quick. Ah, I'm sitting here throwing brick all over the place here. Where'd it go? I saw it land. Nope. It bounced. Throwing Lego everywhere. That goes up here somewhere. There. Pretty repetitious because everything on one side is the same as the other. That makes it so quick. She knows you guys can hear her. I think she does it on purpose. I should find a whole bunch of these black ones right here and put them on the top to make it look like coal. I turn them, or even do like the pointy ones. I'm actually considering it. But the coal would be right here, not in the front. You know what? I'll see if I have some. Just for the heck of it. Yeah, if anybody has any suggestions, feel free to type it in there. I have these ones, ankles, with cheese slopes. Another cheese slope. Oh, the pointy ones. Let's see. There's another cheese slope. I may have some cheese slopes. I mean, like this right here. I just saw a white one. Where did that go? I just saw a white one in here. Like this one. That's the kind I was thinking about doing. But it doesn't look like I have any white ones. I mean, black ones. Not that I can find anyway. There's a round one. And you know, just because you're looking for it, you can't find it. Well, there's one. 1.21. Easier to find it that way, I guess not. Another round one there. Or just mix it all up, I guess. Cheese slope. How many do I need total? What? 4, 12, 14? I think it's going to be cheese slope if you ask me. If I get big jackpot or something. There's a regular triangle. Which they can work too. There's cheese slope. There's 6. Seven. Round 1. 8. Round one's off there too. 9. 10. So it'll be 4 times 4, 16 altogether. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. But I haven't found any corners yet. I'm still just coming across more of those. There's a whole bunch of them in here. Yeah, it looks like to me like it's going to be cheese slopes. So we'll throw all these back in here that I'm not going to use. Set that to the side in case I missed some. So I am going to pull these off. I can. From the extra pieces there. Launch to it. If I get it off. Come on. Okay. So I don't know if I should have these facing the same way. It would pop it out, yeah. Oh yeah, the leaves you mean? Now they wouldn't have grass in here though. I was thinking more like these right here like this. Maybe turn them randomly to the side like that. We'll turn that one backwards like that. On that one. And this one will go towards it instead. Turn that one the same way. I want two of them alike. Go that one on that one. Then this one, there's only 4 ways to turn it. See which way did I not go on that one. And then go that way. Okay. Which way did I go in this one? There's 2 of them. I didn't go that way. We can either go this way or we can go that way. So let's go that way. On that line. This one here, we want every which way except for same way as that one. These two here will face the same way. And the last one. And go vice versa like this. I get it in there. There we go. There, see how it's got more texture to it now. See that? It looks more like there's coal in there. Is that cool or what? Gives it a texture that way. Just hopefully nothing goes on top of it. I have no idea. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, nothing goes on top of it. So there we go with these. In fact, it looks like that's it for the car itself. Let me just do that backwards. I think I did. I did it backwards. That is that way. Got that. Concentration here. Come on, get on there. Thank you. And then the wheels. Got 3 wheels. Well, they gave me a whole bunch of them. Must be for the caboose too. Well, not the caboose, but the cars. They only give me, oh, they gave me 4. Okay, I was gonna say, cars have 2 axles each, if I remember right. There's wheels. There, okay. So we are. And there's the extra pieces. One little single, the hooks, 8 buys, and the 4 1 by 1 brick thing with a little pin on it. These I'm going to need on the other one. So let's hook this on here. Which way does it go? It goes that way. Yeah, it goes that way. There we go. Oh. I was streaming at the same time, so I couldn't check up with them. Okay,
Hey, don't you fucking cry
Air
on
Force
our
Express story.
film,
If that's
fuckers.
not much to bother. Oh no, it's no problem. Prick it together. I managed to get 1K subscribers today while they were live streaming. Wow, I wish I could get 500 while I'm live streaming. I started building the Hogwarts Castle and ground set today. I am on bag 8 after spending 7.5 hours. Yeah, all 12 of the Spider-Verse CMFs are now with me. I am so happy. Okay. But oh, the Air Force, geez, they make something in.
Your turn.
What do you mean my turn? It's my turn every day.
No. Oh. It will be here around the same time as
It's here Friday.
Costume. I just order it. Oh, and the little snowman I showed you, the baby one, Mom has it in her cart.
Of course she does.
No. And guess what? Dad wants to go to Applebee's. I said, okay, wait until Will goes, and then wait until Will gets paid, and we all can go, because they got the 2 for $25, and Dad wants his buffalo wings.
They've always had that.
No, they got something new to the menu now. Or the 2 for $25, but Dad wants to go there because of his buffalo wings.
He has a buffalo wing.
I know. If he wants a buffalo wing, he can go to,
What did he go down there for? Oh, come on. I keep doing that.
Are you almost done though?
Yeah. It's not. It doesn't take. That tender took me, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, but I'm hungry. You say you can stop doing that. So come on. Get up.
She wants me to stop. It's only been 2 hours exactly.
It doesn't matter. I'm hungry. Plus, we got a lot of stuff to do. The dishes you gotta
Those can be
do.
done anytime.
And for the trash away. The dishes have not been done in months.
There's not really much to tell about the Air Force thing. I was air cargo, so I just loaded the C-130s and all that. I was stationed at Hill Air Force Base, Utah. So I met a girl there I was going to marry, but never did. We ended up breaking up. I did see all the stuff going out Desert Storm, though. So all the weapons and everything out was going out there. That was pretty much it. I mean, there wasn't really much else. I didn't go to combat, so because of my job that I had, we don't go to combat. If we went anywhere, it'd be to Germany. In fact, I was called to Germany. I was supposed to go to Germany, but I was supposed to leave on March 1st, 1991. And I was walking out the door on February 28th, the day before, to go out to Hill Air Force Base to be flown out there. All of us were going. And we were reserved. We were actually made to active duty. What do you call it? Changed to active duty or whatever. Because I got my orders about February 1st or somewhere around there. Actually, probably about the middle of the first week of February. We got orders that we were going to go active duty and go to Germany. So anyway, so February 28th, I was getting on the bus because I take a bus to the base because it's like 130 miles one way. And I was just walking out the door. My dad just happened, because I was living with my dad at the time. He just happened to turn on the TV. It was I think it was President Bush, the first President Bush.
There's a fight on the field.
So?
Come here. There's a fight on the field. Come here.
So?
There's a fight on the field.
And so I was just walking out the door. He turns that on, and it was President Bush declaring Desert Storm over. And I was like, okay. I just looked at my dad like, what do I do now? He's like, I guess you got to make a call. So I called the Hill Air Force Base, got hold of my well, they don't call them platoons, my flight, and they says, no, we're not going. The war is over. So I confirmed it was over. And I said, well, what about orders and all that stuff? Don't have to be released. They said, yeah, we'll release you on the next reserve, which just happens to be, I think it was like a week and a half later or 2 weeks later. So technically I was active duty for a month. But for some reason they don't have it on my DD-214. Because I was active duty for 179 days before all that. And then I was reserved for 8 years altogether. Well, not count whatever 8 years, not counting the 179 days. So more like 7 years, 6 months and 1 day, something like that. So I don't get benefits because of that, because I didn't go overseas, and 2, because I wasn't active duty for 180 days. Sorry, 79 days. But then I got the orders for Desert Storm, which is another month, and you would think that would count because technically I was active duty for a month. Well, of course, we went to our reserve weekend, and we got our papers saying that we were, released from active duty back to reserve again. So, why the heck they didn't count it? I don't know why, but they didn't. It's not. It doesn't even show anything on my DD-214 whatsoever about it. So they screwed us over. So I don't get benefits, even though I was injured. But it was a long-term injury, so it's my back. I was in from 87 to 95. Back then we were told to lift up the they call it the pallets. Everything was on. 5 or 6 of us would lift it up using our back about an inch or 2 to get it put back on the track, because they would go off the track sometimes. They used a K loader to kind of dump them into the plane, and they would kind of roll kind of slowly, and sometimes they would hit the track and jump the track a little bit, and we'd have to lift it up and put it back on there. They're like 10,000 pound pallets. So it was a dangerous job. This one girl, she was standing there one time, her foot got in the way and it ran over her toe, but luckily we were required to wear steel-toed boots, the combat boots, so luckily it didn't hurt her. So it would have cut off her toe easily. I had a dent in one of mine. I don't know what came from. I don't know if one may have hit it or something or what. It wasn't that big of a dent. It's probably about the size of a nickel. But yeah. So yeah, we had danger of getting our feet ran over very easily. We didn't have much room on those. A lot of times we would stand either on the side, with our back up against the back, or we just get out and stand over on the side of the back of the plane while they roll them in. But we were like, I guess you could say we were not timed, but we were always in a hurry. We always had to hurry up and get it all loaded up, because the plane had to be out. They would land. They had to be out within an hour. So usually when we heard the plane was coming in, about the time it would land, we start getting the K loader out there and everything. And they didn't pull it right up to our hangar. They would pull out, way out. And it was, if I remember right, it was snowing too. So it was on ice. So it took us forever to walk out there. We'd all run out there as fast as we could, like 10 of us. The K loaders had chains on them, so they were pretty easy to get them out there. But we didn't have chains on our feet. I don't know how many times we fell on our asses. Multiple times. Even with those combat boots, the bottom was so, whatever you call it, it was almost like cleats. We would still slip. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, just did the same thing every single day, Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday I was off. So, yep, they are, yep. Yeah, I wasn't a paratrooper or anything like that. I was air cargo, which was 419th Flight Wing, I think it is. Yeah, Flight Wing and it was Squadron 68 or 68th Squad, and Hill Air Force Base, Utah. So I actually called for 19th not too long ago from here. Can't remember what it was for. It was for something else. I had to call him. Yeah, I don't have my uniform or anything anymore. She wants to get my my blue dress uniform with a hat and everything, but I had my ribbons just up to not that long ago either. I still had them up to. That was like last year I lost them. I had 3 ribbons. I think yeah, it was 3. I had the let's see. Of course, I had the basic training one. Everybody gets that one. I had the Desert Storm, and then what was the other one? I think it was reserves. Reserves during combat or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it. I know what they look like, but yeah, I had those 3. I think I got a picture of them somewhere. I think it's a digital picture of them. I had those 3 ribbons. Oh, and then I had the honorable discharge not ribbon, but medal. I had that one too, but I lost them all just recently. I think it was on our move on the way here. I lost them. I got stolen or something. I don't know what happened to them. But yeah, the honorable discharge is an actual medal. I had to request that one. So let's get these in here. We got 2 more bags left. As far as training is concerned, we got 2 more bags left. This has got a whole bunch of little ones in it. Plates over here. How many people we got in here? 3. Got 22 views, which isn't too bad, I guess. Yeah, I remember Thursday I was just looking at that thing. It was going up and up and up and up. Going so fast I couldn't even keep track of it. I don't know if it was just what I was building or because the time or what. And that's why I kind of want to stay on a little longer and see if it does it again. I may have been the only one on for all I know. Can't really check it to see. Like I said, I'm subscribed to damn near everybody on YouTube, so seems. If you haven't liked and subscribed, and do that now if you want. Not required or anything like that. Not yet, anyway. My wheel, it will be required once I hit 500, so you'll have to be subscribed to go on the wheel or whatever. Other than that, nothing else is required. I'll probably do this subscription thing for probably a minute or 2 where you can actually chat. But that'll be just a wheel thing. Once I stop doing it, I don't think I'm going to stop doing it. But okay, I'll break. I sure like to mix things together on here, I tell you. Okay, got the minifig again. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. Let me just put them in the city somewhere. Now, where's my mouse? Lost my mouse there for a minute. Oh, no, he's what the heck is he carrying there? Was it a cake or something? It looks like. And that's probably where the other ones come in at. That's why I got some extra ones. And the ones are in here probably. So there's probably another minifig. I think there's 5 in this one. Looks like. I don't drop one. On this one I got the windows as being green, so I'm just going to keep them red. So only the windows green. I'm pretty sure I have those, but since I don't have everything else green, I'm not going to do those green either. So let me get the glass in those when I'm thinking about it right now. That way I can do it later. A whole bunch of red ones. A lot of red ones in this one. Tons of windows. Got all glass in there. Pretty kind of bunched up together anyway. I have them all. I don't know how many times I've had to get in my thing here to get glass out. They're so hard to see. They should put them in a cardboard box like they do the other stuff. Like when they have chains or whatever, they don't put these in the little box or anything like that. That's what they should do. That way you don't lose them so easily. So get them done, I'm going to put them back in there. So I know that they got their glass in them. Looks like I have them all. So afraid I'm going to crack these things right in half sometimes. Thank you. I mean, it had its ups and downs. I mean, basic training is where I had the problems at. Basic training was supposed to be 6 weeks. I was in for 7 because it was like the last. I can't remember if we got our blues or not. Because we used to get our blue. We would get our dress blues 2 weeks before we were done. And I think we had just gotten them. And this other TI, they call them. It looks like I'm missing one. Oh, I see it. He had come in for some reason or another. Wasn't like substituting or anything like that. He just came in for some reason, and it's like he had it in for me or something. I was quiet. I never said nothing to anybody really. I had one friend in there. That was it. I knew him before I even went. So, and he joined the same time I did, pretty much. It was just coincidence. But he was in the same one as me. And this TI came in. The first thing he did, start yelling at me for no reason whatsoever. Started saying I did this or that, and I was like, "What the hell, you know?" And he called me in his office, and that's when he started screaming at me. And I turned around, and I said, "Of all due respect, sir, I think you're an asshole." Oh, that pissed him off. Pissed him off so bad. And really, he really couldn't really do much of that because it's an opinion, and because I said sir, and I said out of all due respect, and all that stuff. But he put me back a week. He sent me back a week for it. So he transferred me to another flight. And boy, I got so much attention after that. It was unbelievable. Because I was there a week extra. So they hadn't gotten their blues yet. Their dress blues. And they're like, hey, when are we going to get our... I mean, I knew everything for that week, what they were going to do, because everything was pretty much on schedule, you know? And they were like, what are we going to do tomorrow? Do you know what we're going to do the next day? They were constantly asking me this stuff. They were guys, and I'd be like, okay, well, you know, tomorrow will be this, tomorrow will be that, and then the next day you'll be doing this, next day you'll be doing that. Well, how do you pass that? Well, it's easy, you know, stuff like that or whatever. And in fact, I had just done the what they call the confidence course now, and I had just done it the first time. I had to do it again, obviously, but they were all like, "Oh my God, I'm not gonna make it through there." I'm like, "It's simple." Like, well, I heard there's guns shooting and all this stuff. I'm like, no, it's speakers. That's all it is. It's speakers. There's no guns whatsoever involved. Like, really? I was like, yeah, it's just speakers. That's all it is. You know, I told them the hardest thing, if you're not fit enough, is climbing the rope ladder. That's probably the hardest thing that there is. But they make it so you can at least do it. It's feasible, you know. So they were all like freaking out and stuff until I told them all that and kind of calmed everybody down. So everybody made it all through it, no problems. Probably because they knew what was coming up. So kind of cheated a little bit, I guess. I think this is supposed to be white. Yep. So now we got a whole bunch of plate to find in white. One by one plate. Or one by plate. Let's hope we have it all. It doesn't look like I have any, but it looks like it's all tile. Yeah, I don't have anything by one plate. None whatsoever. I have green. Oh, green tile. Why did that go flying out of there? I have these ones with partial studs on them, but that's the closest thing I have to plate. Oh, I know why. Because I'm in the plate. Grab the wrong one. That's why there's no plate in there. That's the tile. Plate. There we are. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. What do we need? Two 1x6. Let's go just like that. What's that one? 1x8. Two of those, and then 1x1s. I think the other side, if I remember right, is I gotta sit the other side because I think we're gonna need that. One by one. And I need two. If I can stand up straight without falling over. And I tried to keep these as easy as possible. Simple as I could. That will go right there like that. I need a lot of those, it's like each side. I think the other side has this layer the same, but the other side is not.
Something's wrong with my ring light. It's making my adapter hot.
Because you had it on so long.
No, I haven't. I just turned it on and it just shut off by itself.
I don't know.
Something's wrong.
I don't know what it might be. Probably Just getting too hot, that's all. Okay,
It's
that's right.
never got this hot.
What do you want me to do? Tear it apart?
No, it's just because
You have to.
Boomers, don't knock that over.
Yeah, I know. I'll brick everywhere.
You might want to move it, because he wants to lay his head down.
He is laying down.
No,
Oh.
his head.
I don't need those. Oh, then we dig it for him again.
Babe.
What now?
Can you guys excuse us for a second?
What?
Liz is on the phone.
What about now? What about now?
No, it's what I need to tell you what she told me about, you know what?
You already told me.
No! More update.
Let me get done with this part. Why the living room?
We're right in the bathroom for a second. Watch out, there's crap out
The
there.
two line. Oh, that's why it shows it that way. Okay, so it goes that way. Then we got these on top. Guess they had that to make it look like a door. And I do the same thing on the other side of this and on the other car, on the white. If I remember right, it's the same exact thing. All right, I'm going to take a little break here for a minute. She wants me in there. Looks like we don't have anybody in here except for Alexandra, so I will be right back. I need to put an intermission thing on here or something.
Say hi to Auntie Liz.
What? What? What do you want?
No, she doesn't. I already know. I already know.
The chances are it isn't then. I'm back. Got some mail just came in, looks like. These cars are really small. That's smaller than I was expecting. Not sure where that goes. Wait to push those in until I get these chairs in here. Looks like actually it probably goes like that. 'Cause I got the seat there. Why would they have that backwards? So, because they do go back a little bit. Open. There we go. Quarters again. It's a very basic build, I tell you. Very basic. And this is where I use plates and tiles. Yep. That's why I kept these out. I knew I would need them. Need two whites. White plates there. I'll get them in there. Come on. There's only car left, so I'm going to need those for that one too. And the tiles. Why the heck they do it like that, I don't know. I'm going to do this a little bit different though. I'm going to use 4s instead. Because I'm lazy. Actually, I think the yellow doesn't have 4s. That's probably why. Now I'm going to be lazy and just do it like that. Get it done. Get her done. There was a reason why I know of that they would do it that way. Okay. Then we've got those stud ones. Those remain red. And they're on both sides. So. And the windows. 5, I think. I've already got the glass in these, so. One by ones, you know. 4 of them. See, I don't think I use any of the yellow here at all. Or actually, it's bright orange. I think it's actually what it's called. It doesn't look orange to me. It looks more like bright yellow. Thank you for liking my stream. I know I'm getting quiet once in a while here. I get in deep concentration. Pretty much repeat the same thing on the other one. The only difference is like one of these windows, it doesn't have one of these windows on it. On the last car. Yep, I do have those as white too. Okay. This has 2 white stripes on it. So we got 3. I don't have any 3s. No, there's a 3. I guess I have 4 of those because I went, yep, there's another 3. Because you only going to need 2. There's 1 more, 2 more. Okay. Throw those in for the other one for later. Because it's exactly the same except for that. I'm picky, I want them to match. Those will be in here, I think. I think they're in this one, these angled heels. You know, I have those in white, to tell you the truth. I may have to use 4s, like I did the other side. Oh, there's 1. The old version, but there's 1. There's another 3 in here that go in there. I don't think I'm going to have enough of those. I still got to do 4 of those too. That's late. Not very much. That's the one I got. Let's see, where else would they be? It could be in that one, but I doubt it. I Doubt it very much. I could throw this one. Yeah, I don't see any. See, that looks like we're going to use a 4 instead of 3s. I got 4s in here, like left and right. So I have to do it like this. Pull these ones back off. And kind of do it like we did this one down here. Actually, I know how I'm going to do it. I know exactly how I'll do this. Let's put this like that. This here. And then I think we need a 6 in it. Let's see. I guess we can do an 8 and a 6 if we had to. Or, well, there we go. There's where the 3s can come in. Right there. So I'll still be using the 3s that way. And then we use singles. That works. I know I got those. How many I came across earlier. Stick that on the end. Oh, come on, it goes on there. One. Now why is it? When you're looking for it before, you find that instead of what you're looking for now. Figures, right? Let's see if I can find 2 more of them for the next one. There's another single. And another single. So I know the other one's exactly the same, so. The only difference is one window and that's it. That's the only difference. Okay, so that's basically doing the same job. Need somewhere a little yellow here. Oh, we have that connector on it. I think I'm going to need that. I'm definitely going to need that on there. I saw those in here. I know I had 2 of them. There's one there. And another one for the next one. So I'm going to piece this together again. Center that. And there's no such thing as 5s, so I'm going to have to do 2s. I don't want to have too much whites on there. So stick 2 there. And 2 there. Like so. I find 2 of those now. Now guess what I found? That for later. And that one for later. Need that one now. Okay, that's basically doing the same job. Let's see. I wish I could check on the side view of for the train, if possible. Oh, for this train? There you go. Does that help? It looks like. And then this one here looks like that. So see, I got white on the top and white around the edges. That is a great looking set. Yes, indeed. I don't buy Bricklink sets because they don't give manuals. You can download manual. Oh no, usually they do actually. They usually do include manual. Digital instructions are not available either. I think there are digital instructions provided. Yeah, there are. Yeah, and then they have a QR code. I think you could request a paper one, but it might cost extra or something like that. I would imagine. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, this is supposed to be white. Okay. Yeah, this stripe here has to be white. So throw that on there. Let me grab those. Take some photos from the other one. There we go. Stick those here. No, don't fall. Side here. Stay. There we go. Okay, down. Rest of the windows. So when it comes off, so you put the mini fix inside. Something I messed up here. Oh, that's how it goes. Okay. Brick on the sides of them. Yeah, the cars are exactly the same except for one window on each side. Solid instead. There's that. And then white on the top again. So we got two more white 8 by 1 by 8s. 1 by 8. 1 by 8. Two more of those. If I have two more. Two more for the next one. It's an exact carbon copy of this one, except for, like I said, two windows, and that's it. There's that, and we got the tiles here. And that is easy. I don't have the connectors for it though. We have to make those. No, we have 2 more of those. Or 4 more of those. There could be some in here though. Those kind of go in either one. You have to fall into. I guess it could be the fourth window 4 instead. that top in there. That won't grab on too tight. I don't think. That's just for the roof. So we'll just do this one instead. Be a lot easier than two 1x6s. Tile on the plate. 1x6, 1x6, and two more for that one. Cleaning them up a little bit here. And it goes on just like that. Says it's done. No, it's not done. It needs wheels. And the hooks and everything. I got two of these. I only found one. Oh, right there, that's why. I put the wrong one. Talk about repetition, huh? Especially when you gotta do the next one the same way. The axles. Told me to go back to 3 to get the axles. I think that's it. Oh, the roof, yeah. All right, left is the roof, and that'll be it. And then of course the other side, or the other one. Look like this. Each end. Around 3 hours. Liam just came in. Didn't bring my views up this time again, like we did last time. You see it up there in the top corner there, top right corner, where my views are. Views are furthest to the right. Total views. The other day, Thursday, it was nearly 400. It was like 350 or 60. It was actually 380 something. Couldn't believe it went so high. I about fell over. Right now it's at 391. Could be more than that now, I don't know. Okay. There's that. Looks like it could go on either way. Yeah, that worked. We got a little hook. Which one's which though? I guess it's the same on both sides, huh? It goes this way. And it connects to that. It's down all the way. Kind of goes across my whole keyboard here. Alright. Now we get to do the next one, which is slightly different. Not by much. I get the little thing out of there. And I knocked them all down. Dump all those in there because I know we won't need them anymore. Get all the original colors. I knocked all the minifigs. Or Harry Potter anyway. These are all the extra pieces I'm going to have now. It's going to kind of be a pain. I'll put these in the box in their own separate bag. I'm going to do the same thing again. Only they are slightly different. They are slightly different. If I remember, it's just a one window. It takes one window forward. I'm just throwing pieces everywhere. Actually, these reds right here, I don't think I need them. Dark reds are actually going to go in here. Anyway, so I'm going to put them in there now. And the yellows. They're not to be used. I don't believe there's any red, any dark red in this. No, there isn't. There's no small pieces in there either, whatsoever. Oh, right there. Go in there. Pluck out all these yellows here. That's why I did it this way. That way you know exactly what color you're replacing, and it's real easy. There. Now we got the windows. There's two less windows than the other one did. One. These windows are so hard to grab out of these things. B bandits. Came in. Just putting the window glass together here, and then I'll be starting on the last car here. Got confused there for a second. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm just trying to find the rest of the glass. What?
I know how you like to do yours Thursdays and Sundays, right? Well, you won't be able to do it November 6th.
Why?
That's a Thursday, and that's my channel anniversary. So I'm going to be doing a live that day.
Of course you are. What time?
6?
You did that on purpose.
No, I looked back and it was November 6th when I started that channel.
Well, no, I said the time though.
I've always had it for 6. It's when I do it live.
I'll
You
do
know
mine at
that.
8. I'll probably just do mine at 8.
Once I find
Oh, that is an extra one, I guess.
Once I find all the pieces for this, I can put it together.
You just need the digital instructions though. That's all the pieces in there. But that's the Winter Village version of it. Oh, I guess I'm not going to do the card, so
What else is in here that's not built yet?
nothing. That's a non-Lego train that I made the train already. Or it's the rest of my yellow train. That's the non-Lego train down there. On the bottom, yeah. But I made a regular sized train out of it.
But can I actually make a train
Nope.
out of this?
It's missing everything. The wheels and all that are in there. On that one.
The wheels are not that much.
They're different kind of wheels. That one there is complete. Well, it's complete as far as the winter. The red pieces I probably have in my stuff here. That one was a hard one though. Doing that one, the older Express, Hogwarts Express. It was hard converting it to white and everything. Had a lot of pieces that didn't match up. Okay, that one's red. Okay. He's had that one to look for. Look at it as a reference. I know where everything goes. when I drive home. Catch you soon. Okay. This is the only good night light you've seen? Yeah, I got it set up right, except for weather doesn't work. Weather is the only one that doesn't work. I don't know why, but it doesn't work. I've tried every code I could think of and it just doesn't work anymore. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Yeah, the cards, you could just type any of those and little card things come up. Like typo will say typo card, and like will say like a card, and subscribe card, things like that. BRB says be right back card. Some of them are funny ones. Yeah, weather doesn't work. It just has all these numbers and stuff. But yeah, you respond to things I'm doing. Like if I make a mistake, you can type the word mistake and put mistake card. Usually I'll say something like, oh crap, I just made a mistake. So you can kind of interact with what I'm doing here that way. And if you say something sarcastic, you can put sarcasm on the next one, so everybody knows it's sarcasm. Because some people just don't get it. Okay, now I gotta remember how I did this. Looks like it did 4, 6. Okay. But is that the right side? That's the question. I think I did this the same exact way, didn't I? I gotta copy this one, so I gotta pull it back off. Ah, come on. See, that's why I don't like these ones. They're so hard to disconnect. Okay. Yeah, I did do it that way. I did exactly how it says. So I thought I had those parts down here. I guess I don't. Yeah. 6 and another 6. So let's see. I got to make sure I have this the right way. Just like that. Should be the last 2 I need. Or put these down with it. Well, no, I did tiles, okay. Someone later. There. Hold up any more of those. And 3 of them for each one. For the dog to get on the ground. I think those are the only ones that are the same. Right. The rest of it I changed. Did slightly different. Okay, so this one here. This one's the same, so it's these ones here. And then 2 singles. 2 red ones. It was tiles that were different. So yeah, just like that. Flip corners on there already. Oh well. I jumped the gun a little bit there. I'm missing it. Oh. I did not notice that now. This is different. It's only got 3 seats instead of 4. So yeah, the inside is different. I did not realize that. There's this in there instead. That's where the cart goes. Oops. Mistake! Type of mistake card. Oh, what a pain trying to get these off. There. Let's have a blue one right there first. Then this one. I guess that's for the cart, is what it is. There. And then now it has the corners that I already got in there. And now this is where we changed it. If I remember right, it was these first. Nope. That's not how it was. It was a 2. Yeah. I need 2 more 2s. 2 more 2x1s. 1x2s. Up and down, up and down, up and down. These are 1 on top. Actually 2 on top. That. And the rest is I believe it's like this. That goes in the middle. And two 1x4s. Like that. Okay, I did that one. Now these. No, just have the red on the bottom. Whoop. Pulled that off. Probably should have actually been white, but that's alright. Yeah, those should actually be white. I need a whole bunch of a whole buttload of 1x1 white. I'm gonna fix it on the other one too. I just realized that. This requires two more of those. It only needs 2 more of them. That dark red one I just put in. Or that red one I put in underneath that red there. The white one. It's supposed to be white. So those come out, these go in. It should be white like that. Same thing with this one. Let me see if I can pull this apart real quick. That comes off. There. side. Put it back on. I knew something didn't look right. You know why that's supposed to be white too. I'm missing some things on here. There's supposed to be no dark red whatsoever on here. Looks like I missed some. This is supposed to be a 4. And that's a 4. And 2 more 8s. Where's our plate? There's a 4. Another 4. There's no 4 for those ones. 1 8 here. I don't know if I have enough now. There's 8. 2 8s here. 2 more for this one. Ah, there they are. Okay, we got them. So I got to pull all this white back up. That's how it should be, like that. So even on this one. And on this piece here, this whole entire strip is supposed to be all white. So I've got to transfer all this over. And that goes back on there like that. There we go. That goes in there. That's what it's supposed to look like. With no dark red in there whatsoever. There we go. Okay. Where were we before we got so rudely interrupted? Still gonna have to look at it for this side though. No mouse. Okay, got window. Mistake card app. This is where it's a little bit different on the other one, on this one. Here's your solid with no windows. And then it continues with windows again. That was kind of a serious mistake, that white. Should have known the red didn't belong in there. Some more right here. I just lost it too. Heck is that? Cap. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, got all those in there. And we got the next white, which I think, if I remember right, is just 2 of these. Yeah, just like that. And then the 4. Come on, get together. There you are. And then the tiles. And the tiles are different, but luckily I could see them. They're on top. Just like that. And the 4. Huh. I forgot 2, 4 tiles there. Yeah, I forgot to grab those. Looks like, yep. If I have it, you know. Here's 1 and 2. And then we got 3 on each side, 2, and a 1x4 panel plate. There we go. Oh no, actually that one is this one instead. That's right. Okay. Just like that. I keep losing my mouse. And we got this thing again. And I know that's on these. Yeah, suddenly got quiet, huh? There we go. And how do I do the top? Missing one here. Had that. And this. And one more 1x6. There, now they're exactly alike. Something's wrong here. I messed up. Just don't go there like that. Just don't never layer. two 8x, 1x8s. I'm gonna go across there or something in equivalent to that. Go across there. Skipped. And I have a feeling I need all the 1x8s I have. There's one. No, got two of them. Now I don't have any more left, I don't think. Yeah, I forgot to do these ones. Jumping the gun here again. There, now that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. Trying to fly through it. Just waiting to see my train, huh? And there it is. Now we just do the bottom, the easy part. This should fly right through. Pretty simple. I put this back together now because everything's the same on this one. From here on out. There. I remember this part now. I don't even have to look at the instructions. See if I did all that right without looking. Oh, I guess one little tiny thing. One little thing. These. Only thing I missed. Everything else is the same. Okay. I remember one time I lost the axle. Oh, it was a pain. I had to pull the axle off another wheel I had. An extra one I had, I guess. Can't remember what it was though. Actually, I think it might have been the other train, the other Hogwarts Express. I never did find it either. There's that. Roof. Oh, that feels so weak on there, I swear. I almost feel like there should be something underneath there. I think I'm going to modify that. I don't think the mini little bit stronger. It just seems a little weak. Doesn't really matter what color it is. That won't fit in there, obviously. Try and match the colors if I can. Grab whatever I can grab. These are what I was looking for. Just like that. Find four more. The other one. Yeah, I feel like if I push down too hard, it's gonna pop right off, you know? Or shatter. And these will go right there like that. Close that one on. There. A lot stronger. This can go back in the other one. Where's this go? Actually put it right here for that, you know? Put this back in here. There we go. Pull this one off. Get do the same way. There. And then this one here, I believe, goes on top. Yep. See, I feel like if I push on there, I feel like it was going to break or something. That's exactly what it felt like. I keep caving it in. Oh, I forgot the little lights there on the stud on each end. I forgot that. Like that. And that's it. Choo-choo. Connect that one, if it will. I don't know how we'll hold this. There. That's on there. And then the track, we don't need to worry about that. There is another minifig, I guess. I'll get to that. Off camera. For all those. So all the extra pieces for that. Okay, so let's pull it out. It doesn't want to follow anything because there's no track. There we go. Oh. Yeah, the axles are important. But there you go, it's all done. I may add a few other details here and there or something, but shouldn't change it too much. Hello, I've been on 3.5 hours. It is 9:30. I got 32 views. It obviously must have been the subject I was talking about or doing. The gizmo. He is pretty popular, so it must have been that. Yep, the train is finished. And like I did add some detail in here, like I said, of the coal. I might add a few other little details here and there. I don't know yet. I think I've modified it enough. Yeah, see, now you can press on these; they don't cave in. That's why I was afraid is these would cave in. So, I think it looks pretty damn good. To tell you the truth. Let me turn it sideways if I can. There. Now you can see what it looks like on the side. Kind of crooked there, but see how the lines line up just right. White lines. Sunday there's a lot of competition. Yeah, I know there is. There's a lot on Sunday. And actually 32 views is actually about average for me by this time. So I may have to just run it 3 hours next week and see what happens. And that's going to be sorting, so I don't think I'll have a guest. I was going to have a guest, but the Santa Suit Express, yeah, that works. I was calling it Candy Cane Express, but well, this year I call it Holiday Express, so I don't know. There is actually already a Holiday Express. Just came out. Santa Claus Suit Express. That works. There's not too much white on it that way. Yeah, you're this guy? Yeah, let me turn it back up. Upward. Well, look at that. You turn one, they all come up. That proves it's pretty strong. Let's see if I can get him. Get the driver in here. Ah, that doesn't work. They made him too big for it. He hits his head. I think the lid comes off actually. Ah, I guess not. Yeah, you want to break it off, it comes off. That's not a very strong thing either. Yeah, you would hit his head. How about that? He would have to sit down. That's the only way he can drive the thing. That's the only way. Well, you sure did not think this through, did they? At least I thought it through. But they sure didn't. I can't even get him in there. For some reason it doesn't want to go in. It's not hitting anything. Yeah, now I think he went down. Kind of an angle, but it works. He's in there. Barely fits too. Because yeah, the controls are in the way. The screw is all the way to the end. And that's the station. There we go. And we can up on top. Yeah, a little tradition I started last year is I build everybody in minifig style. I put them inside the train. That's what a lot of these are up here. A lot of these are people that I made minifigs of. So that's probably what I'll do this next Christmas. I've got like 3 or 4 different people in there. One or two I might get rid of because they're not even on here anymore. I got Darn Yarn Doll, I got Ken. I got a few other ones I can't remember who the heck they all are. I remember 2 or 3 of them. So I'll probably keep those. I'll keep those, at least those 2, because I know them. They still come in. And then I don't know if I have. I can't remember if I have Mr. Yarn Doll. He was here last week. I think I do. I think that's Ken up there, and then that's Mr. Yarn Doll. Next to Don. And the rest of them, I have no idea who they are. I don't see them around anymore. So I'll probably just put Dawn and put the 3 in here. And then I can build other ones, like Alexandra. I could do you as a minifig. I'll put you inside the train. And then once Christmas is over, you'll go up there on that for the year, for the rest of the year. And the next following year, I'll put you right back in the train again. So that's how that works. So yeah, so that's the what'd you call it? The Santa Claus Express? I think that's what you called it. I just got to do a train track now. A circle train track. Which I don't know how I'm going to do that when I have no circles. This one here, I think it comes with all straights. Yep, it comes with all straights. 4 of them. I think I have some curved ones left, but I'm not positive. And there's the book. Keep that out. Santa Suit Express, or Santa Claus Suit Express, that's what it was. It seems a little long. Probably just call it Santa Claus Express. It almost sounds like something from a movie. Use foggy drawing as a guide. Oh, I could make a circle. I know how to do that. That's easy. I had it last year. Except this one here I'll probably do a little bigger. I think I'm going to put a straight between each. Since I have 4 straights, I'll put it straight between each curve. That way it's a little bit more square, I guess you'd say. This one here will go around the corners a lot better too. The other one, I had problems with that thing popping off the track all the time because it didn't turn very well. It didn't have the front wheels that turn. That's probably why they redid it. I don't know what you would do for the motor. Oh my god, I have no idea what you would do for the motor. Because yeah, the motor would be a pain in the butt trying to motorize this thing. It would have to be in the tender, and the tender's way too small for the motor. I'll probably just keep it without a motor this year. Because I didn't run it hardly ever. I think I ran it once for a video, and that was it. And that I would have to pull out of one of my trains. I know I have 2 motors. Like I said, I think my battery pack went dead. Not dead, but it got rusted or something. I can't remember what happened. I think the batteries leaked or something like that, and it ruined it. And my 3rd one. Hopefully they're not leaking in the other ones because they've been sitting there. They've been ran I don't know how long. So, but yeah, I'll be making that probably next month, building that. For now, I'll probably just put this on the shelf right here behind me, if there's room somehow. I still got to do this shelf. That's going to take me forever. Got to put the new shelf up on the wall. 2 extra pieces here. Some plate and stuff. Got to go in here. Can't remember what these are. Okay, I know what they are. Okay. Let's go down here, I think. Tag there. Oh, there we go. Oh, my drawer's back now. Oh, I got hiccups. Yeah, what I did, I took the little tabs off the back so you just slide right in. My problem is there, we had serious earthquake. I had Lego everywhere. Literally all over the floor. But these came out all the way. So, that's not going to be a good thing. If we have a serious, we have to have a serious one for that. Yep. We've had some little like 3-pointers, but we haven't felt them. So okay, I'm going to go ahead and call this done. It's almost 4 hours. So thanks to everybody for coming in. We get the names here. We have Alexandra, of course, Romy Bricks, Bee Bandits, Liam Bricked the Bed, Lego Bildo, Pirate 1980 came back. Was here last week. Moonrose and Foggy Muggy came in. So I think out of all those, there's 2 or 3. I think Liam was here last week too, or Thursday, if I remember right. So thanks for coming in, everybody, and I will see you Thursday, 6 o'clock. Or yeah, no, she said November. So yeah, Thursday, 6 o'clock. Bye for now.
Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go if you want to find ways to have everyone know it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did.
Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of videos I post. Thanks for watching.